Have you ever noticed how easy it is to feel like you're making progress financially, and yet somehow you keep ending up in the same place? You earn money, you stabilize things, you even improve your situation for a while, and then something happens and it feels like you're starting over again. Not completely from zero, but close enough that it feels frustrating. Close enough that it makes you question whether you're actually moving forward at all. And over time, this pattern becomes familiar. You move forward, then you reset, you build, then you recover, you progress, then you restart, and the cycle continues. One of the biggest reasons this keeps happening is because progress is often misunderstood. Most people measure progress by income. If they are earning more than before, they assume they are moving forward, and in some ways, that's true. More income does create opportunities. It creates options. It gives you the ability to improve your life. But income alone does not determine direction. Because you can earn more and still be moving in a circle. You can earn more and still be building a structure that resets itself. Imagine someone who increases their income over time. At first, it feels like growth. They upgrade certain parts of their life. They become more comfortable. Things feel better. But at the same time, their expenses increase. Their commitments increase. Their lifestyle expands to match what they earn. So even though more money is coming in, more money is also going out. And what's left doesn't change as much as expected. So when something unexpected happens, a disruption, a setback, an emergency, there isn't enough stability underneath the surface. And suddenly, they are back in a familiar position, trying to rebuild, trying to recover, trying to stabilize again. Starting over doesn't always come from big failures. In many cases, it comes from a pattern of building without securing, a pattern of increasing lifestyle before increasing stability, a pattern of reacting instead of preparing. At first, everything feels fine because nothing is going wrong, but the structure is fragile. It depends on everything continuing exactly as it is. And life doesn't work that way. Eventually something shifts. Income changes. Unexpected costs appear. Circumstances evolve. And when that happens, the system doesn't hold. It resets. Now imagine this happening more than once. You recover. You rebuild. You improve again. But because the structure hasn't changed, the outcome repeats. And over time, this creates a feeling of frustration. Because you're putting in effort, you're doing the right things on the surface, but the deeper pattern remains the same. Many people interpret this cycle as bad luck. They feel like something always goes wrong. Like every time they get close to stability, something pulls them back. But in most cases, it's not random. It's structural. Because when your system depends on everything working perfectly, any disruption feels like a setback. And without a strong foundation, every setback feels bigger than it should. So it's not that progress isn't happening. It's that progress is not being protected. It's not being reinforced. It's not being stabilized. And without that stability, progress cannot last. There is a difference between building something and being able to sustain it. Most people focus on building, earning more, doing better, improving their situation. But sustaining requires something else. It requires structure. It requires planning. It requires restraint. It requires decisions that are not immediately rewarding. Because sustaining progress means you don't just grow You hold that growth in place. You protect it, you reinforce it, you make sure that it doesn't collapse the moment something changes, and that is where many people struggle because sustaining feels slower. It feels less exciting. It feels like you're not doing as much. But in reality, it's what determines whether progress lasts. Breaking the cycle is not about avoiding setbacks. Setbacks will always happen. What changes everything is how prepared you are for them. It's whether your system can absorb disruption without collapsing. It's whether your progress is built on something stable. This requires a shift in thinking from how do I earn more to how do I keep what I build, from how do I improve quickly to how do I improve sustainably. Because when your focus changes in that way, your decisions begin to change. You become more intentional, more structured, more aware of the patterns you are creating. And over time, that awareness creates a different outcome, not just temporary progress, but lasting movement. Starting over is not always a sign that you're failing. Sometimes it's a sign that something deeper needs to change. Because progress is not just about moving forward, it's about staying forward. And if the system you're building keeps resetting itself, then the real question is not, how do I move faster? But, what am I building that keeps taking me back?